Hey y'all, Jesse Kalen coming at you with a weekly Zodiac Energy Oracle Psychic reading, because that's what these always are, for the week of June 18th in 2018. The new moon just happened on June 13th. These are being posted the day after the new moon happened, but there is we're starting to see the effects of this new moon, so that is heavily present throughout all of the readings. And also it's my birthday week, so I thought I'd share with y'all. I'm a Gemini cusp Cancer. I'm literally on the day in between, so there's that. And join me on Facebook or Instagram for daily card pulls. If you want a personal reading or a healing Reiki session with me, send me an email. It's donation based, so after you receive the service, pay what you can, if you can. All right? Okay, that's it. I will see y'all for your divine message. Hello, Pisces, and those drawn to this message. Shadowscapes Tarot by Stephanie Pullman Law. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, these are going to need need a minute to shuffle. And then they exploded. I love it when that happens. I think it's fun. Y'all got some cards here. Hold on. They say I need it for the full story. Give me a moment, please. I do these live. Okay. Very nice. With this week, this very intense week for y'all, the moon, which is the same. I just did, Aquarius. I just did Aquarius with a different deck, and they got the moon for their overall tone. And so here you have the Shadowscapes with the moon. And this is about recognizing the illusion of this world. This is about, with your energy, and that's so funny. I love reading the booklets to different decks and getting the artist's kind of channeled message as well. Like, here's my intention. And so, like, that's another reason why readers have so many different decks. But this is about recognizing the illusion in your life, recognizing that there's magic always at play. So if you are caught in a fairy mushroom ring and the illusion cast is through your belief of shadow, right? Of limitation, guilt, sadness, the progressive movement being stunted, with like you start and then you stop it, right? You're breaking that pattern this week. You have an 8 of Swords, 7 of Cups, the Chariot, 2 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 8 of Cups, Queen of Swords. And that is what this week is. This is the end result of this week, is that you will be tuned in with the divine feminine ruling energy of cutting through bullshit. And the ruling energies understand that sometimes you have to take that sword to yourself and cut that bullshit. All right? And this queen also understands that while it may hurt, it is out of love for herself. Right? Like the butterfly who has to go from a caterpillar whose body must become goo and then go through the pain of building and expanding wings, which is a beautiful concept right here. That pain will pay off in the long run. In the beginning of the week, you have the combination of 8 of Swords and 7 of Cups. The entrapment you feel is of your own illusion. How long you stay in this period of entrapment is up to you. Over the next 2 months with this super full moon energy carrying over, you know, it's an excellent time to get to work and get to untangling your own knots. It may take the full 2 months to undo one really, really big knot. Or if you're not a person who's provided yourself with such obstacles, you know, you can undo a lot of knots if you have them. All right. And if you don't have very many, if you're feeling pretty good, there's that expanding your wings and working them now, right? If you haven't done a whole lot of progress, it's because, or achieved your dreams yet, It's because you just haven't spread those wings and flew harder, faster, higher than you've believed capable. All right, so any level of this limitation, Spirit's trying to say that there's a better way. So there's going to be this on inspiration, this combination of sensing that there's a better way, getting inspired ideas, right? That could be easily dismissed. I'm sensing the location of that idea in relative energy is that it's further out to the left, like over your left shoulder, further out. So it's kind of like, I hear this thought, I feel this thought, I have this thought, but it's so far down over there, I can easily dismiss it and continue concentrating on what I am concentrating on. But that idea will lead you to something that is completely divine and magical. It's a floating freaking thing, right? Or just something completely detached from what you are currently concerned about. There's something else. And so you're experiencing this wave of intuition to motivate you to break yourself free of that which has held you back this far. Then you are going to have this this period of go get 'em. All right. So you have the Chariot backed by Two of Wands. And for me as a channeler, the Two of Wands is usually a union card with spirit and or a soulmate of some kind. But typically when I channel, it's through spirit. You are backed by spirit. The Wands is a suit of action. It's fire energy. It's go energy, right? And so the Two of Wands is a learning period about that. And I talked previously in a different reading about the number 4 and how I see numbers and I have a very different relationship, and I see the music in their shape. So, bubble of truth, sorry. But no, I'm not. The 2 is kind of like a curved way of learning. It's very soft. It's not jagged. It's going to be gentle, but it is a way of learning to go into a different direction and then have a plateau of new energy and forward movement. So that's what this energy is all about. You have spirit with you here, that's their wand and that's your wand. You're co-creating with spirit and you are taking the action necessary. You're taking responsibility for your own wand in the theory of co-creation. All right. And that's what I'm sensing for the middle of the week. For the end of the week, you have 6 of Wands coupled with 8 of Cups. All right, so the 6 of Wands and the 8 of Cups, you are feeling the need to go elsewhere. All right, you're taking that responsibility, and this is also using your crown chakra and your third eye to receive inspired ideas and to see the reality behind them, the truth behind them, and what you can do. It's utilizing your human intellect, your magical imagination, invisible space in the ethereal realm. That's the bridge, right? We all have it. How do you think I get visions? Okay. So like following that imaginative energy and letting the rest of you catch up with it. That's the end of the week. That's the constructive, intellectual space, right? If you get stuck up here when it's time for these energies to move down, that's when you get caught up in things like worry, monkey mind, the what ifs that could go wrong. You have to let that energy transmute. You have to see how you feel about it in your heart. Does it sit well with you? Does it heal you? Do you need time to process this divinely inspired idea? Then you have to get to the confidence of it, right? Then you have to check with your divine self and you have to get turned on by that idea. It has to sit well with your sacral chakra. It has to ring true with your divine self. When you get turned on by life, guess what? You send out a frequency that you are getting turned on and you bring in a partner that resonates better with your divine self, and the sex will be amazing. And it's worth waiting for. If that sacral chakra, it has not been filtered, has not been used to make decisions in a very long time, that, take a look at your romantic pattern. If this message resonates with you, you may be like, oh, is that why I'm always attracted to people who seem wrong for me? And it's just because you haven't mastered yet letting an inspired idea sink through all of your divine energies and then become reality through your root chakra and flush away any negative thinking. So it's like, I'm going to allow this idea to work through my energetic body and go into the roots of the earth so that it may become form through this earth. Okay. Yeah, that was a big message. That was a bit instructional video for how you can conduct your energy. All right. And if you need a little boost, that's what Reiki healing is for. But in front of that, behind that energy is Six of Wands. Victory. Victory. Do watch your energy about becoming arrogant along the journey. Don't wound people or cut them down. It will be easy to do, and you probably won't even know that you're doing it until, forewarned is forearmed here. You might be like, oh my God, wait, that was really mean. Just be self-aware. Just imagine yourself, hear your own words. Hear your own words at the end of the week and along this healing process over the next 2 months or however long you need to, just to recognize that your words impact people's energies, right? Because that is the funnel of your energy to have their body, their ego receive it, and then it affects their energetic body. So be led by this, but also don't let it blind you to your impact in the world, all right? But if you keep self-awareness to a high level, if you are aware of everyone's emotions and you are sensitive to the universe and you're going with the flow and path of least resistance and you're working on that flushing and you're having the confidence to not need to listen in order to respond, but really actively listen to people, that message needed to come out for somebody, then you will be victorious beyond your imaginational scope. You will be gifted. You're leaving wiggle room. You're doing energetic work that provides blessing and works in the unknown, in the darkness of the universe, to be brought back around to you. All we see is the receptivity, and we go, God is good. The God of light of creation is all that there is, and he delivers unto us, and he wants us to have everything. But they don't recognize the responsible aspect, the dark goddess, right? And it's also about what you put into the world. All right. And you are experiencing that shift of what you put into the world, what you put into the ether to get what it is that you want eventually. All right. Queen of Swords energy, Queen of Swords coupled with the moon. That's the tone. Okay. So that's just, this reading's a little longer and with lots of cards, but definitely a beautiful, beautiful message of evolution. So the moon with the Queen of Swords, it's like, I'm cutting through any illusion that I've cast for myself. I see the truth in it now. It may hurt now, but I will feel better later, right? It's that medicine. It's cauterizing. Is that the word? Where you take heat to a wound to stop the bleeding. That's kind of what's happening here. It may hurt. It may hurt more than you are currently hurting, but it is to heal yourself and to co-create the illusion to how you see fit, rather than giving into the fears that are illusion itself and therefore create an illusion packed with fear. All right? All right. Working past it. Love it. Rock on, y'all. Great reading. Love you for loving yourself. And I will talk to y'all soon.